grade, here is your words to know, vocabulary words for this section. Here is the word agree, and we'll go through each of these words. Challenging. I know you know that NG combination. Discover, ER combination. Short O, short I. Heroes, what has a suffix S because it's plural. Here's the word interest, perform, study, and succeed. So we're going to go through all of these words. Please keep in mind and look at these words and see what you remember from phonics class that will help you in reading them. Here is the word agree. If people agree, they say that something is true or that they will do something. For example, Grandma and I agree to play a card game. What is the opposite of disagree? Oh, I just gave you the answer. What's the opposite of agree? It's disagree. You guys know I do that sometimes. Here's a picture of a young lady and her grandma agreeing to play a card game.
Agree. If people agree, they say that something is true or that they will do something.
Right. Next is the word challenging. If something is challenging, it is difficult and takes effort to do. For example, this hard math problem is challenging to me. I know a lot of you think the hot problems can be pretty challenging, and I love your growth mindset when you try them, even if you think they're a little bit tough. Tell about something that is challenging for you. Maybe you can tell an adult in the room or a sibling. This is challenging for me, using all this new technology and making sure I get these videos to all of you. Here is a picture for challenging. It says this hard math problem is challenging to me, and you can see this young lady looks like she's really working hard. And here's the next word, discover. Let's take a look at the definition. If you discover something, you find it. For example, I dig in my backyard to discover buried treasure. What are some things you would like to discover? I know I would like to discover a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And here's a video. It says, I dig in my backyard to discover buried treasure.
Discover. If you discover something, you find it.
Again, this word is discover. Your next vocabulary word is heroes. The definition of heroes are people who have done brave or good things. This isn't about superheroes this week. This is about your neighbors and people you know that do very brave things every day and good things for others. For example, firefighters are heroes that help people. What things make people become heroes? To me, people who help others without even being asked to are very much heroes. If you know there's someone in your neighborhood who is older and can't get out and get to the grocery store right now, it would make you a hero if you took care of them. Maybe you helped clean up their yard from the storm that just happened, or deliver some groceries with an adult. And here again is the picture. Firefighters are heroes that help people. Here's the next vocabulary word. It's interest. Interest. The definition of interest is if you have an interest in something, you like it and you want to learn more about it. A lot of you have an interest in the bad guys books. Some of the girls like the Owl Diaries books. They have an interest in them. For example, Adam has an interest in music. I want you to think about something that interests you. Maybe you're someone who's interested in watching YouTube videos or gymnastics or singing. Here's a picture showing interest. It says Adam has an interest in music.
Interest. If you have an interest in something, you like it and want to learn more about it.
And here's the next word, perform. Perform. Here is the definition of perform. If you perform, you do something in front of other people. For example, my class likes to perform songs at school. Many of you know that we've done the Spring Arts Festival and you perform and you sing in front of them, but it's not just always singing. It could be dancing or playing a musical instrument. Describe a time you saw someone perform in a movie or a play. I know I've gone to see the play last year, the Wizard of Oz play, and I bet there's been times that you've gone to a performance as well, and maybe even church with some singing performances around Christmas time. Here is my class likes to perform songs at school.
Perform. If you perform, you do something in front of other people.
All right. And here's the next vocabulary word, study. When you study something, you spend time learning about it. For example, I like to study planets. We read that short story about the girls who were studying the stars out and camping, and they really seem to enjoy that. What are some things that you like to study? I like to study spelling words with Liliana. We kind of break up the words and try to figure out the pieces and the parts by syllable and what phonics that we know. Here is a young man. It says, I like to study the planets, and he's looking through a telescope. So that is showing you study. Here's the next one. This word is succeed. Okay, it's very similar to success. If you succeed in doing something, you do what you have tried to do, or you do well. Okay, so you've done what you were trying to do. You met the goal. You succeeded. For example, I hope you succeed in winning the game. What should you do if you do not succeed at something? If something is hard for you and you just can't reach that goal, do you just give up? No, you got to keep trying, and we like to use that magic word yet. You may not know how to do something yet, but that doesn't mean you won't be able to figure out and do it in the future. So you may have a book that you want to read and you're just not ready for that level yet, but you will be and you will succeed. And here's a picture of a young lady playing chess. It says, I hope I succeed in winning the game. And we're back at agree. So those are your vocabulary words this week, and I will see you back and talk about the exit ticket and the story of the week and how the person in the story is a hero. Thanks, everyone.